You are not your thoughts. Read that again. You are not your thoughts. You are the awareness that observes the thoughts. This distinction changes everything. Most people spend their entire lives identifying with the voice in their head, never realizing there's a deeper consciousness witnessing it all. Right now, there's a voice reading these words, commenting, judging, planning what to think next. That voice never stops. It narrates your life. It tells stories about who you are. And you think that voice is you. It's not. You are the one listening to the voice. This realization is the beginning of awakening. When you recognize that you can observe your thoughts, you've discovered something profound. If you can watch your thoughts, then you can't be your thoughts. The observer and the observed are not the same. You are the observer, the eternal witness. But the mind is tricky. It will immediately try to understand this concept. It will analyze it, turn it into knowledge. And in doing so, it misses the point entirely. This isn't something to understand intellectually. It's something to experience directly. Try this right now. Close your eyes. Notice the thoughts arising. Don't engage with them. Don't follow them. Just watch them like clouds passing in the sky. Thoughts appear, thoughts disappear, and you remain. That which remains is your true nature, pure awareness. Most people never discover this because they're completely lost in thought. They're thinking about the past, regretting, or they're thinking about the future, planning, worrying. They're never actually here, never present, never aware of awareness itself. The mystics throughout history have all pointed to this truth. Different words, different traditions, same realization. Buddhists call it Buddha nature. Hindus call it Atman. Christians call it the kingdom of heaven within. The labels differ, but the experience is universal. Pure consciousness. This consciousness is not personal. It's not yours. It's not mine. It's the one consciousness experiencing itself through billions of different perspectives. You are not a separate being having a consciousness. You are consciousness having a human experience. This body, this mind. These are temporary vehicles for the eternal witness. When you realize this, fear dissolves. Because what is there to fear? You are not this body that will age and die. You are the deathless awareness that witnesses the body. You are not this mind that suffers. You are the clear space in which the mind appears. Meditation is the practice of recognizing this, not thinking about it, not believing it, directly experiencing it. When you sit in meditation, you're not trying to achieve something. You're simply resting as what you already are. Pure awareness, already whole, already complete. But the mind resists this. The ego fights it. Because the ego is the identification with thought. The ego is the story of me, my past, my future, my problems, my achievements. When you recognize yourself as awareness, the ego loses its grip. It's seen as the illusion it always was. This doesn't mean you lose your personality. It means you're no longer imprisoned by it. You can still function, still have preferences, still engage with life, but you're no longer taking it so seriously. You're no longer identified with the character you're playing. Most spiritual seeking is actually the ego trying to improve itself, trying to become more enlightened, more spiritual. But seeking reinforces the illusion that something is missing. The truth is simpler. You are already what you seek. You just haven't recognized it yet. Recognition is instantaneous. It's not a gradual process. One moment, you're identified with thought. The next moment, you realize your awareness itself. It's like waking up from a dream. In the dream, you believed you were the dream character. Upon waking, you realize you were always the dreamer. But the mind will try to own this recognition. It will say, I am enlightened. I have awakened. This is the ego co-opting the insight. True recognition has no one there to claim it. There's just awareness being aware of itself. Living from this recognition transforms everything without trying to change anything. You still do what needs to be done, but there's no doer. Actions happen, words are spoken, but nobody is doing it. Life is living itself through this body-mind. This is not a philosophy, not a belief system, not something to think about during meditation and forget about during the day. This is your actual nature, what you are right now. Before thought, before identity, pure awareness, infinite, eternal, unchanging. The invitation is simple. Stop. Be still. Notice what's here when you're not lost in thought. Notice the awareness that's aware of these words. That awareness is what you are, not the person reading, the awareness in which the person appears. You are not your thoughts. You are the space in which thoughts appear. You are not your emotions. You are the awareness in which emotions arise and pass. You are not your body. You are the consciousness that witnesses the body. You are not your story. You are the eternal presence behind all stories. This is the mystic's secret, hidden in plain sight, closer than your breath, more intimate than your heartbeat. You are that which you seek. You always have been. Just notice, just see, just be what you already are.